I'm going to open the school. I think the prospects are excellent, better than they've ever been. I know more than I ever have. I'm more prepared than I've ever been. I'm in a location with more potential students, immediate potential students, than ever before because I know them so well. And my costs are very low right now. I'm not paying rent, even though a contribution to rent would be appreciated. I don't have any bills except the ones I have to pay off from we just up and moved. And I don't want to be in this situation where the prospects for the Lyceum look fantastic, and yet I go over and take this other pretty good opportunity, a full-time job in a private school with the prospect of coming in for a couple hours early before my shift and helping with the tutoring and stuff and correcting papers and possibly becoming more involved in the school later on, getting to know the owner. These are the few of the options. So I think I'm going to go with opening my own school and tell them to keep me in mind later if they have an opening for something that's more aimed at my skills. In the meantime, possibly Subway or some other sandwich shop. I've already spent time on a tractor swathing hay because I have a father and a brother right in this area with large farms. So that's an option for some supplemental income, but once the hay season is over at the end of the summer, then winter sets in. There's no work for about 4 or 5 months really. So it's going to be some sandwich shop or other. A lot of educational videos. I hope to spend a lot of my free time here pumping out videos for you ladies and gentlemen. Educational videos on your level. And I hope a lot of videos of students expanding their capacities and abilities. And it's a very exciting time. I felt depressed and dejected this morning when I got offered a full-time job with benefits and insurance and stuff in a private school, right? Best of all possibilities, except it's a night shift as a guardsman, So I don't know. Just how could I not throw that at someone else and say, what the heck, Ultimately, I have to make the decision, and ultimately anything they say may or may not contribute to my decision, and no one can make the decision for me. But they appreciate the stickiness of that decision. And I might even be able to get this guy to contribute something to my school efforts, because he just came here and opened this school on his own initiative because he's concerned about these issues and wants to help troubled kids. So, and he gets paid a lot for each student that goes there. But he has to earn it. He has to earn it. In the interview I saw that it's a job that wears on one. He says, do you take things home with you, or can you leave them at work? And I said, I'm pretty good at leaving them at work. When I go home, I do my stuff that I need to do. He said, good, because this is a job that will follow you home. Geez, okay. That's all right. It's all right, But I can't do it. I can't do it. The prospects for opening the Lyceum, the Deseret Academy, are better than they've ever been, so I'm going to go ahead with that. Ladies and gentlemen, please support me as much as you're able or willing to. Ancient engineering videos coming up, reading skills for my first young student coming up, the history of metallurgy, or the first metal workers, is so interesting, and it's been on my mind so much, and I just got a new book on it that I'm going to have to do a video on that. How did metal first come to be worked by man? Thank you for your support, everybody who has given me contributions in the past. I greatly appreciate it, and anyone who will consider it in the future, I will greatly appreciate it. Like I say, you go to dinner and pay for your service there, then you come home and watch Mr. Cropper. I don't care if you like what I'm saying or if you're laughing at me. If you're laughing at me, then you owe me twice as much. If I'm some form of entertainment, So support me if you think I'm upholding your values, please. And support me if I'm funny as hell, please.